just got paid. It's Friday night.
Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing. It's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. Very nice to have you along with us. It is Fan Bragging Friday, our favorite day of the week.
It is our favorite day of the week, Fan Bragging Friday, where we open up our phone lines and say, hey, give us a call and tell us who is offering great customer service. No matter where you are in the world, no matter where you are, is it small business, big business, somebody is doing customer service right, and we want to hear about it. Give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. That is our toll-free number for your fan bragging phone call. Don't get your weekend started until you have said something nice about somebody else in business.
Absolutely, and it has been quite a busy week already. It's nice to end the week with a Fan Bragging Friday. We've been to the Denver Business Expo. We've had all kinds of goings on. We're hanging out with Gary Barnes at the Breakthrough Business Mastery Boot Camp this weekend. And wow, just seems like everybody's on fire.
Everybody is on fire for small business, which means customer service is over the top. And you're probably feeling really good about the customer service you're receiving. This is where we get to share those stories. Don't keep them to yourself. Call in with your fan bragging story right now, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And I don't know about you, but when you start to fan brag and you really notice great customer service, that this is on your radar, good stuff,
you bet.
You start to receive good customer service. It shows up more often than before. Maybe it just feels like it was probably already there. But because we're taking the time to pay attention to it, we're seeing it all around us.
Isn't that the truth? All right. So shout out to our friend, listener Nick, who is now a proud papa, brand new baby boy in the family. He took time to write in. He says, Dan over at Project Resources Group is truly one of the most straightforward, honest, and genuine people I've ever met. He's not only a devoted businessman, but a devoted father as well. He will go above and beyond for you and your business. Keep up the great work, Dan. That's a fan brag for Project Resources Group. Project Resources Group, able to handle any of your mobile applications, data reporting services, call centers, whatever you need, Project Resources Group can supply. You can find them at 720-903-6200. Again, 720-903-6200. Or check them out at prgus.com. That's prgus.com, Project Resources Group, a strategic resource for industry and business.
Love that. Love that. It is so easy to say something nice about somebody else in business, but it is a mind shift, right? You've got to take the spotlight off of you, stop thinking me, but
Right.
How can I give back? How can I help somebody else? How can I promote? How can I make somebody else famous for their great customer service? We talk about good customer service. So often people are doing it not for the accolades, not for any reason of recognition, but just because they love to serve. They love taking care of people. They do it without even thinking twice. That's their natural human bent, so to speak.
Absolutely.
And so they're kind of often the unsung heroes in our world. They don't get the recognition. This isn't out of their way or out of the normal for them. This is their normal.
That's right.
And so often when the normal things don't get noticed, right? Now, if it was unusual that you're always grumpy and all of a sudden you're nice, like we pay attention.
Sure.
Right?
That disrupts complacency in a big way.
It does. If it's all moving along, and all of a sudden there's a cog in the wheel and it stops everything, it gets our attention. But the people that just serve, they just offer great customer service. They've got that friendly smile, that inquiring disposition. They're encouraging you and inviting you to try new things. And they've just got communication down pat. They make you feel really good about you doing business with them because they do it all the time. a lot of times the coworkers, regular customers, it's kind of old hat,
Right.
right? We stop paying attention. We stop paying attention to the good and stop giving it any sort of recognition. It's kind of the same thing that happens at home oftentimes, right? Our kids can do good, right?
Sure.
Then they start wailing on their sister, and all of a sudden, they're in trouble.
Right.
Or
you get the wrong attention.
right, or they do all this good stuff, but they didn't clean their room. And what do we focus on? The thing that they did wrong. They get all these great grades, but then they bring home an F, and we just go overboard, right? We notice, as long as you're doing good, we don't tend to put a big spotlight on it. And I used to run into this problem. My kids would say, Mom, we did all this stuff, we had all this stuff, but you walk in and you see the dishes on the counter, or you see our shoes, and our stuff strewn out, or that our backpack's all over here. You see the one thing we didn't do, but you didn't notice all the other stuff we did. Well, of course, I didn't know they cleaned up because I didn't know it was a mess first. So
Right.
It was hard to notice, but I got the message. I got the message, and pay attention to the good. Look for the good, because there's good everywhere.
That's right.
There's good in everyone, and there is good in everything. Even in our darkest of days, even in our most challenging of times, when you look for the good, you can find it.
I did. Absolutely.
You did?
I did.
When?
Well, I was looking at you.
Oh, goodness.
I found the good.
You found the good.
You are the good.
Angel good.
All right. This comes in from listener Sally. She says, want to shout out to Vail Valley Anglers and Kurt Oselek, Olsek. I hope I pronounced that right. I'm sorry if I didn't. Our professional fly fishing guide yesterday. The rivers in Colorado are dangerous right now, so Kurt took us to Black Lake at the very top of Vail Pass. Our first time fly fishing, Kurt was an excellent guide and was very patient in teaching us how to cast our lines on the water. I did manage to catch a beautiful rainbow trout. That fish is still swimming around the lake for someone else's enjoyment. You can reach Kurt over at Vail Valley Anglers at 970-926-0900. Again, 970-926-0900. And email them at guide@vailvalleyanglers.com. Thank you very much, Sally. We appreciate that fan bragging report.
Thank you. Right? What a difference your fan brags make.
You bet.
Taking time out of your day to think about somebody else and to put the spotlight and just stop thinking about it has to be all about you. Right? Oftentimes we get so caught up in our own to-do list, our own work day, and in order to kind of get us out of our own way, we've got to think about somebody else. You've probably heard the tips from all the motivational speakers about gratitude lists and
sure.
giving out. If you want to, Caleb Maddox, he has a phrase. It says, if you want things to go good, you've got to do good, or
All
something
right.
like that.
And Caleb Maddox, he's that 14, 15-year-old
He's a kid. He's a kid, but he's
a
this
motivational speaker. He's making
incredible-
more money than everybody.
He's on every
Yep.
big motivational speaker stage, magazines, like the whole bit, written books. He's got his own, huge following, adult following. He and his dad put together these incredible workshops. But he talks, if you're worried and things aren't going well and life's not doing good for you, and you want to turn that around,
Be the good.
be the good. Go out and do something
Right.
good, and you'll have an instant turnaround and shift. That's what happens with your fan bragging stories. You have an instant shift in you, right? You think, okay, well, I'm saying something nice and promoting somebody else, but your business shifts, your mindset shifts, your revenue, your energy, it all shifts to receiving good as well. So my fan bragging captains, my kindness captains who fan brag every single week, I just know the floodgates are going to open for you. I've seen it happen time and time again.
Well, let's shout out to a couple more of those kindness captains who are participating in the program right now. Susan and Ann and Steve and Sally, thank you so
Like
very
Romper
much.
Room.
It
And
is.
I
It
see
is kinda like
Susan
that.
and Sally and Steve.
So please, if you have a moment, it takes just that moment to pick up the phone and call us with a fan bragging story today. It will bless people along the way. We'll know exactly who to talk about, where to go do our business with, and we can even promise you this, we'll give you time to talk about your business as well. That's how we do it. The phone number to call right now is 855-FAN-BRAG. 855-326-2724. We would love your calls. It makes the radio show go well because it's your show, right? And it helps people know who to patronize, to give their business to.
We're always wondering.
Absolutely. We're going to take a quick break. Now's a good time to call, and we'll be back right after this. It is Fan Breaking Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
If you're a sleep apnea sufferer who's on the go to your phone. Because if you give us a call right now, you'll be able to try the world's first portable mini CPAP device absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights. It's the Transcend Mini CPAP, an engineering marvel that's as small as a soda can and weighs less than a pound. Its unique design is so small and so light, you can fit it in your briefcase or purse to use anywhere you go. No more dragging around a big, bulky CPAP. Even better, now you can try Transcend absolutely risk-free for 10 restful nights by calling minicpap.com, 1-800-900-1672. Transcend is FAA compliant too, so you can even sleep comfortably while flying. You can also add a battery pack that's as tiny as a deck of cards. So now you can enjoy the freedom to sleep comfortably anywhere. But don't wait. To receive your 10-night in-home trial, call minicpap.com now. 1-800-900-1672. That's 1-800-900-1672.
The summer heat will be here before you know it. Don't wait until it hits the 90s to test that old system of yours. Now's a great time to upgrade the old system to a new energy-efficient Carrier Infinity system. Call Steel T Heating now and receive up to $2,500 in XL and Carrier rebates. You must schedule this now, though, as installation dates will fill up fast. Get more comfortable in your home than you've ever been before and save money while doing it. Steel T is a family-owned business since 1979 with over 50,000 satisfied customers. Largest factory-authorized Carrier dealer and the only Hall of Fame winner in Colorado. 0 unresolved complaints with the Better Business Bureau in over 25 years. Turn to the experts at Steel T Heating and Air Conditioning now at 303-761-WARM or visit us at steelt.com. Remember, the T stands for trust. Let the professionals at Steel T inspect your system and pinpoint minor issues quickly before they graduate into more extensive and expensive issues. Call 303-761-WARM. That's 303-761-9276 or visit steelt.com.
Keep our schedule full. Seasonal incentives? Oh, yeah. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Home Improvements. Now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install dates. 800-362-8370 or drhi.com.
It's me, your heart. High blood pressure is serious, and I can quit whenever I want. Just treat me better. After all, we're in this together.
To get your high blood pressure to a healthy range, visit heart.org/blood pressure. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dream House team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know, it sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
The Denver Business Journal and Colorado Business Roundtable present a unique CEO panel event, View from the Top. Join them on Friday, July 11th at History Colorado as they talk with some of Denver's best-known CEOs. Featuring Jackie Hinman, CEO of CH2M, John Hayes, CEO of Ball Corporation, and Mike Fries, CEO of Liberty Global. Go to cobrt.com/View from the Top to register. View from the Top, July 11th at Colorado History, starting at 7:30 a.m.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We do, in fact, wish to interact with you live on the show. That requires you to participate by picking up your phone and give us a call. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Please call now so that we can share your stories of great customer service with all of our listeners.
You know, the customer experience is becoming more and more relevant. It has been for years. But as we switch over to this digital tech world, having this amazing customer experience is going to be the differentiator that sets us apart, because it's way too easy for customers to shop around to find somebody different from their phones, right? I don't even have to go and look for you. I can do it right from where I'm at when I have the idea pop up into my head. When we talk about the Disney experience, a company that probably comes to mind, or hopefully comes to mind, is the Disney company.
Sure.
Right? Yeah, I'm reading this article, and it's super long, and I haven't gotten through it. It's been sitting on my desktop for actually several days, probably even a couple weeks now. But when we talk about the Disney company, it is a $48 billion global media conglomerate.
It's a massive enterprise.
It is. And of course, the parks are a piece of it, movies, all the retail products, all of it, the consumer products.
ABC,
movies, like everything.
ESPN.
I mean, there's so much to it.
Yeah.
However, this is where I'm going to give you guys some good news.
Okay.
Or maybe it's not good news, but kind of shine the light on wherever you're at in your business model, and that there's hope for all of us.
Okay.
In the mid 2000s, Disney executives were worried about the future.
Just 10 years ago.
Just hit mid 2000s, aren't we? 2017.
We are.
So then the mid 17 years ago.
Wow.
Right. The Disney World parks, the crown jewel of Disney, right, seemed to be losing its luster. They said that certain key metrics that they were measuring, right? You can't measure, or you can't.
Can't track what you don't measure.
Can't track what you don't measure. So one of their key metrics was a guest's quote unquote intent to return. So would you shop with us again? Would you come back and do business with us again? We've all had somebody ask us, from our coffee shop to our gym to,
sure.
Right? Would you shop with us again? Would you recommend us to somebody else? This is one of those key metrics that many companies use as a standard to kind of rate where we're at in the customer experience. So the intent to return was dropping. Around half of first-time attendees said they would likely not come back because of long lines, high ticket costs, and other park pain points.
Wow.
Also, the fast adoption of social media and smartphones were threatening the relevance of the park. So if Disney wanted those more tech-oriented generations to love it as much as their parents, who had grown up with fewer entertainment alternatives, they'd have to embrace that technology change now. And so he said we were failing to recognize key consumer trends, and it was starting to influence how people interact with their brands. Listen to that statement. Failing to recognize key consumer trends influences how people interact with your brand.
Wow.
That is across the board. That is for every one of us in we're good generation of guests. Just because my parents were a group of business customers, and because they shopped with us once, we assume, you know what, they'll come back,
right?
And they'll bring people with them, even though but they've done it before. Disney was having this not tracking.
Right.
We don't have key metrics that we're following. And so we really don't even know. We don't know them. We have no. No clue.
Scary.
You come in, we keep the doors open, and the thing keeps churning. But it's not sustainable. it doesn't have a future, and we're wearing every single hat. And what suffers first? Our customer experience.
Absolutely. And the customer experience is the only thing that really matters. It's how you will, if you wanted to predict your future, you've got to master your present, right? Get that thing right. Get the customer experience right. And we love that. We did receive a fan brag throughout the week, and you can call the number 855-FAN-BRAG anytime and leave your message. If it's not Friday between the hours of 2 and 4 when we're doing the show live, you can actually call that in anytime, just like one of our listeners did. Let's see if we can get that audio.
Hi, Angel and Eric. This is Dawn Doyat with Nova Home Loans from the Cheryl Bonschweiger team at ALMC. I am calling to fan brag on Ann Wymore with North Timber Home Real Estate. She is a fantastic referral partner, collaborative partner, and I work with her on a regular basis. And she is one of my favorites. So I'm calling to fan brag on Ann Wymore with North Denver Home Real Estate. And this is Dawn with Nova Home Loans. Dawn Doyat with Nova Home Loans. Personable and pleasant, and she's looking out for their best interest. And she just had a brag for Ann Wymore, North Denver Home Real Estate. Thanks. Have a great day.
All right. And thank you, listener Dawn, for that fan brag. It's just that easy. North Denver Home 3 one of the web at real and if you're looking for
Love it. You can use that toll-free hotline 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. So right when the inspiration hits you, or when you're in that, you just walked out of that restaurant or that that service place, that storefront, you can call instantly and leave your fan brags, and we will share those every single Friday here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We are creating a revolution in how people treat people in business, and it starts with you. It starts with your fan bragging stories, you noticing somebody's great customer service and wanting to help promote that all across the country. And we're super excited that we get to do this every single Friday. Take your phone calls and lift up somebody in the world, and it can be small business,
right?
It can be big store, a national company. If you've got great customer service,
there you go. The number to call 2624. Shout out to Gary and tune in. Pick up the phone and call to hear your
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. You never planned on getting injured in an accident. You don't know where to turn. Call Boson Law. When you meet with John Boson, you'll know right away you've made the right decision. John will put you at ease and explain the whole process, start to settlement. They'll handle medical bills, work directly with the insurance company. Are amazing. If your whole world has been they've in your case. If you're hurt, the 99.99. That's V. ENLaw.com or visit BosonLaw.com. That's BOESEN Law.com. For those suffering with substance abuse, relationship, or mental issues, Robert Johnson is a licensed therapist in long-term recovery and has a master's degree in marriage, family, and child therapy. He offers evidence-based practices backed by research, offering greater success in alleviating symptoms and are effective in overcoming substance abuse. A New Outlook Counseling Services has over 45 five-star ratings on Ratabiz. They're open 6 days a week and accept most major insurance and Medicaid. They will also work with families in need on a sliding scale. So don't wait to get the help you need. The healing begins here. Call A New Outlook Counseling Services now at 720-370-5216. 720-370-5216. Or visit the website HighlandsRanchCounselor.com. That's HighlandsRanchCounselor.com. Get ready for the Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st at Vandermeer Speedway. Enjoy drag racing, games, rides, live music, and a special troop salute to honor our brave men and women serving America. You'll have the best seat in Colorado for fireworks, set to inspirational and patriotic music, and don't forget the incredible power and speed of jet cars, flying down a track at nearly 300 miles per hour. The Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st. Get discounted tickets at the Vandermeer Speedway box office or at Vandermeer.com.
Message and data rates may apply.
Would you rather get your degree from one of the most innovative online universities in the country or one of the nation's most affordable? How about both? Now you can at Southern New Hampshire University. Get degree information and see how to apply online by texting the word FRESH to 554433. College tuition is skyrocketing, making getting a degree almost impossible for too many, but it doesn't have to be that way. Founded in 1932, Southern New Hampshire University has the credibility of a New England campus, but by offering programs online, we've made education incredibly accessible and affordable. You'll discover knowledge and skills from instructors who are leaders in their field. Plus, you get all the flexibility, support, and encouragement needed to prepare you for the career you've always wanted. Southern New Hampshire University. See yourself succeed. Grab your smartphone and do the smart thing. Get degree information and see how to apply online by texting FRESH to 554433. That's FRESH to 554433.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Bragging Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Bragging Hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG. FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for tuning in. It is Fan Bragging Friday, which means it's the day we open up the phone lines and invite you to participate. Give us a referral, give us a recommendation, give us a fan brag. It's saying something nice about somebody else in business. It only takes a minute to do, but the domino effect of kindness is it can actually change the course of a company's business.
it does change the course of a company's business. You can keep a small business in business, turn a small business into a big business, change somebody's day.
Yep.
And right there, that's the biggest game changer of it all. It's the mindset, it's the attitude. It's knowing that somebody recognized what you're doing, something that you know that most people take for granted, but we shouldn't. And I think these days, even having a great customer experience is no longer expected from the consumer. And we're shocked as all get out when we get one. And in many cases, even when we get a great customer service experience, it's like it is if the elevator a couple of weeks ago, Eric and gentleman came in, and I walked in first, and he was walking in behind me, and I don't know. I thought where I got this idea, but I'm in. So I was in first, so because I have to push the button.
So did you ask him what floor?
And I did, but I mean, otherwise, we all then have to shift,
Yeah,
and I
you
have to
have to
move out of the way,
rotate.
and you have
Right.
to, and everybody stands in the elevator, and we're just like standing in one
Yeah.
cemented spot. So I don't know. I should look this up on what the etiquette in it is in the elevator. But I thought the first person in pushes the button and asks, what floor, and as a courtesy to the other people coming in. Well, so I asked him what floor, and he kind of like bumped in, like I was standing right there at the thing, and kind of like reached in, almost grazed my belly, like to touch, because I was standing there. I was like getting ready, and he like, I got it. Oh, okay, fine, no problem, right? So get out of the elevator. We were actually going to the same floor, so we're getting off together, but get out the elevator, and again, etiquette. I don't know. I think the older I get, the more old-fashioned I become. So I kind of thought of a ladies first type thing, right?
Right.
And let the ladies come out
Right.
first, right? Nope, he walked out. It's fine with me. And he's walking ahead out the door, doesn't hold the door open for me, and it's just etiquette. Other we don't show gratitude for it, but we sure are irritated as all get out when we don't get it.
Yeah.
Right? And
Yeah.
so the fact that I wanted to push the button for him, he was a little aggravated, right? And that was the last interaction. He was right in front of me, but I thought he doesn't,
Did
doesn't
he
mean
pat you on the belly while he was leaving?
no, just his hand.
Yeah,
I
no,
just meant that's how
got it.
close.
Yeah, sure.
That's
He
just-
invaded your personal space.
Yeah, the whole thing about it was just
Yeah,
wrong.
well, I just looked up on the WikiHow because that has the authoritative answer on most things. Practicing good elevator etiquette when boarding. Step number 4: be the button pusher. If you're standing near the buttons, be willing to push a button for someone who asks. You can also ask someone who has just entered what floor they are going to. Don't ask someone else to push the button for you unless you cannot clearly push the button for yourself. So there it is. It's in the etiquette.
Say that again. Start from the beginning.
Be the button pusher.
Yeah.
If you are standing near the buttons, be willing to push a button
Yeah.
for someone who asks. You can also ask someone who's just entered, what floor are you going to?
Okay, so that's the
That's
person's,
the part that you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then it.
But they're next to the
fifth
thing.
floor,
You're not
lady,
next to the
sixth
thing.
floor thing. Right? I do. I kind of expect the person standing there is they've
Yeah,
already
this
pushed the
person
buttons.
doesn't know what they're talking about.
And yeah, that they're the button pusher. Like the first one in,
Yep.
shotgun.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You're in charge of the radio.
You're in
if
charge of the radio and
right?
temperature control.
Right? You
That's
get
it.
to push the buttons.
All right, folks, it is Fan Bragging Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We invite you to right now pick up your phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG, 2724. Be a kindness captain, or as the big voice announcer says, be a business revolutionary by doing something intentional that disrupts complacency not only on your side, but on the side of the listener as well. Do something intentional that is kind or positive. It's called a fan brag. Tell us, what's your favorite restaurant? What's your favorite store? What's your favorite retail outlet? What's your favorite service outlet? Who do you love doing business with? You vote with your dollars every single day, multiple times a day. You vote with your time multiple times a day. I choose to put it in this direction. I want to speak with this person. I do business with that person. Just share that with us. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. And while we're waiting on your calls, I found some very interesting customer experience statistics for business leaders, and thought I would share a couple of those with you. Research shows that 55% of consumers are willing to pay more for a guaranteed good experience.
For a guaranteed good experience.
Yeah. Kolsky points out the word guaranteed, noting that customers are no longer satisfied with just being promised a good experience. If you can guarantee my good experience, I will pay more. And I agree with that. I think that I'm of the 55%.
So I think that the word guaranteed is implied. If you're selling me something,
yeah,
I expect it to work. I expect a guarantee. I expect that if it doesn't, that I'm going to get my money back or you're going to take care of me. I think the word guaranteed is expected and implied by the consumer.
I think it should be. Yes,
right?
It is by the consumer, but
right.
But the consumers become jaded.
Right. Well, and here's where it should just be guaranteed.
Should be.
But it isn't. And here's this week had a gentleman who had a very poor customer experience on a service that he received.
Right.
I kind of expect to take, like, we pay for a service. Guaranteed, right? It should be guaranteed.
Right.
But on the part of the vendor, I don't think that we often feel that, well, if you didn't like it, I'm sorry, that's too bad. You can go someplace else. I think that's the attitude.
It is. And it comes from a number of things. And the business owners, listen up, because this is a warning to us all that the old phrase, under promise, over deliver, has come back to bite us, right? It should be an implied guaranteed customer satisfaction.
Mm-hmm.
However, what do we have? We've got restaurants, right? Where in some cases, the consumer goes to a restaurant, gets service that is substandard, and the attitude of the restaurateur, and that goes from the management to the chef line down to the wait staff, is too bad. Take it somewhere else.
Have you seen the report that actually came out of a restaurant? And I think this is a phony report, but the basis of it I can buy into. But it says there was this restaurant in New York that used to be very popular, and all of a sudden was getting very negative reviews. Slow wait times, the orders. My dinner was cold. Food issues, and it was just complaint after complaint after complaint.
Right.
And they just couldn't really figure it out because the timing that the food was coming out was the same. It was the same chef. They'd had the same staff. Nothing really on their end had changed, and yet the customer experience was worsening and it was declining. Right. And so they put some installed video cameras into the restaurant. And again, I think this is all falsified, but that's just my opinion. So they put the video cameras in and had them, run for a certain period of time, and went back and reviewed to see, okay, where are we screwing up?
Yeah.
The findings were really kind of interesting of where the breakdown in negative customer service came
Folks,
from.
Stay tuned. We'll find out those findings right on the other side of these messages. Please give us a call now, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and share your story of great service. We'll be back right after these messages.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
Will your current career path lead you to financial independence? Stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. It's simple. Register for our free passive income workshop and learn the 7 principles we use to provide for our families and run our businesses. We reveal the 5 reasons you should invest in real estate, and we show you how every dollar you invest in a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways. It's time to get this life-changing information. Register today at mypassiveincomeworkshop.com. Stop making excuses. Go to mypassiveincomeworkshop.com.
If you're drowning in IRS debt and can't afford to pay, then you need to take advantage of special IRS tax programs that are available and free yourself from IRS collection efforts once and for all. Due to the financial hardship consumers are facing during the decline in the U.S. economy, the Internal Revenue Service has made it easier to settle delinquent tax problems. An open phone line has been established by Community Tax for consumers to call and see if they qualify. Take down this number or store it in your cell phone, but call the Community Tax Helpline at 800-461-8937. If you owe back taxes to the IRS and cannot afford to pay them back, or even if you have years of unfiled tax returns, there's no need to fear anymore. But you have to call the Community Tax Helpline today at 800-461-8937 for the help that you need. Don't take on the IRS alone. They can attack your wages, savings, pension, home, and even your Social Security check. Call 800-461-8937 for your free consultation and to see if you qualify. That's 800-461-8937.
This is Michael Medved for townhall.com. James T. Hodgkinson, a crazed gunman who fired at Republican congressmen in early June, hardly fits the common image of a militant Bernie Sanders Democrat. He was 66, married for 30 years, a proud gun owner, working in construction and living in a small Midwestern town. In fact, he came close to stereotypes of one of Trump's blue-collar deplorables, which only highlights the dishonest nature of common media narratives. Actually, Trump's core support wasn't the downtrodden working class. He did better among the third of voters who earned more than $100,000 a year than among the 2/3 who earn less than that. Among the 1/3 of voters who earned below $50,000, Trump lost to Clinton by 12 points, nor were his supporters overwhelmingly uneducated. He actually won white voters with college degrees, 37% of the overall electorate. The Trump coalition was far more varied and complex than simplistic analysis and conventional wisdom suggests. I'm Michael Medved.
The boys of summer are here with in-depth coverage on the Orioles, Blue Jays, and Cardinals here in the Rockies. Well, not Cardinals, but if you want the play-by-play and the bird's eye lowdown on these and more wild birds, tune in to Bird Talk on 1690 KDMT, Saturdays from noon to 1.
You don't need to make folks think we're a sports show. Population is out feedings specialists to
learn more about the fight.
Birds Unlimited.
And they craft you can by the level of cabinetry you feel comfortable with and it fits all your wants and needs. Thanks to all my repeat and referral customers over the years.
Go visit Owens Showroom at 5940 West 38th Avenue near the corner of Harlan and 38th Avenue. Or give them a call at 303-425-5592. That's 303-425-5592. Or visit AbsolutelyCabinets.com. New store hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Thursday and 8 to noon on Fridays.
Get ready for the Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st at Vandermeer Speedway. Enjoy drag racing, games, rides, live music, and a special troop salute to honor our brave men and women serving America. You'll have the best seat in Colorado for fireworks, set to inspirational and patriotic music. And don't forget the incredible power and speed of jet cars, flying down the track at nearly 300 miles per hour. The Brakes Plus Jet Car Nationals and Family Festival, Saturday, July 1st. Get discounted tickets at the Vandermeer Speedway. Way back.
Revolutionizing the way.
It's our listeners, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Angel, just before we left the last, or went into the last commercial break, you were sharing a story and it had a twist.
Well, it had a twist. We're talking about the customer experience and how it is for many consumers, we are taking customer service for granted. Even when it shows up, we aren't even paying attention to it. We're not looking for it. We're not paying attention to it. And so an element of the customer experience, yes, as the vendor, we need to provide an amazing customer experience, but it's a two-way street, because as the consumer, if you don't want to receive it, you won't.
Right.
You just, there's going to be a disconnect. But I was telling a story about this story I had read about a restaurant in New York City who was all of a sudden watching their customer reviews plummet. People weren't happy. They were complaining about wait times and the food, and yet they hadn't made any changes. They'd always had overwhelmingly positive experiences, positive reviews, great return and loyal customers, but all of a sudden the customers were not happy. So they installed some cameras and allowed the cameras to run for behavior. To order yet because they hadn't looked at the menus. They were still in their phones. And,
Gotcha.
And so then the food would arrive, and of course everybody's taking pictures and Instagramming and hashtagging and changing that and doing more on their phones. And of course then by then the food is cold and it's having to be sent back. And so the customer behavior, because of their technology and because of their devices, they realized was causing more customer complaints, because you've lost track of time. So you think it's taking longer.
Right.
And you're so caught up. This is why I think it was phony, because I think it was just a message and put your devices away when you go out to eat. And so that's where I think it was a little, I don't know. I had to consider the source of who sent it out, but it's true. Look around anytime you go out to any public setting. And when you start observing other people's behaviors with their phones and their devices, it's no wonder people are walking into manholes and walking out in the street and it's terrible. It's terrible. But we are so caught up in our devices that we forgot how to be good customers. I mean, we're on them when we're going through the checkout line. We're on them when we're at the bank. We're on them all the time. And so we think we're getting bad customer service when maybe we're not really getting bad customer service. Maybe we're just being bad customers.
Esteban Kolsky is the founder and principal of ThinkJar. That's a customer strategy consulting and think tank organization that helps companies and users successfully become better, more open, more collaborative organizations. He's a consumer strategist, a researcher, a keynote speaker, and he's been an analyst consultant for 15 years in the science of customer experience. And some of the things that he says here, I'm going to repeat what I read at the beginning here, that says Kolsky's research shows that 55% of consumers are willing to pay more for a guaranteed good experience. And he points out that the word guaranteed is in there because customers are no longer satisfied with just being promised. And I believe this goes straight to the thing that you just described, Angel, and that is with the advent of what we call Web 2.0, right? And we saw that come on around 2008 when companies like Google, or not Google, Yahoo and Bing, not Yahoo, shoot, the review sites, Yelp and Bing started popping up in those arenas, all of a sudden the consumer felt more empowered, right? Now I have a place to vocalize my frustration. And boy, did they. Yelp was created as a place to Yelp, right? I mean, it's a place to rail on people.
And they do.
And they do, right? So with the shift in the consumer empowerment by way of a Web 2.0, review sites pop up all over the place, and everyone knows that a business will rise and fall based upon their third-party reviews. So because of that, I believe that this is accurate. Listen to this next statistic. 86% of consumers are willing to pay more for an upgraded experience. I'll give you an example: air travel, hospitality. Upselling better experiences can generate incremental revenue and bolster customer loyalty. First class, back of the bus, right?
Right.
You'll pay more
right.
to get that bigger seat, so that it reclines, it gives you leg room, whatever. Presidential suite, whatever. The hospitality suite. I don't know. People will pay more. Get this. 84% of consumers are frustrated when whoever they're dealing with does not have information or cannot answer their questions. 84%.
Right.
We are seeing a shift in the consumer activity. So whether your story is accurate or not, it is indicative of a very real trend.
Yes. And I see that to be true. So like I said, yeah, whether it was true or not, it just seemed a little too easy, right? To blame it on technology and all of our devices. And yet when you look around and you see the way that consumers are behaving. And so when we talk about Fan Bragging Friday and changing the way people treat people in business, it's a two-way street, people.
That's right.
Right? How we behave to vendors and how we behave to our consumers, recognizing that it's our consumers that are keeping our doors open. And vendors, let's pay attention.
Yeah.
Let's be good consumers.
That's the nature of the Fan Brag. Tell us who you love and why, so that the people doing business can also take note and go, I should be doing that as well. All right, the number line is open, 855-FAN-BRAG. We're going to take a top of the hour news break. And when we come back, your Fan Bragging stories. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDNT Arvada, Denver.
Denver's only business radio station, Money Talk 1690 AM.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com. Every summer, hundreds of homes experience hail damage. Did you know that you should have your roof inspected when a hailstorm hits? If hail is large enough, your roof may be damaged. Sometimes hail damage cannot be viewed from below, so do not wait for your roof to start leaking. Get a free inspection today and make sure insurance will approve your claim. Trust the locals. Trust American West. Call today for more information at 303-364-3647. That's 303-364-3647. Or visit awestrroofs.com.
Everybody's working all the weekend. Friday night, I crashed your party. It's Friday, I'm in love.
Thank God it's
It's 5 o'clock somewhere.
It's Friday, gotta get down on Friday.
Just got paid. It's Friday night.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Save My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. It is the only thing, that is, the customer experience is the only thing, and it's Fan Bragging Friday, and so this is the day that we celebrate that customer experience.
It is the day we celebrate. We do this every single Friday where we open up our phone lines so we get to hear from you to talk about your fabulous customer experiences going on in the world. If you want to just give a shout out to your favorite vendor, that's what this is for. You got something incredible going on, a great little story of customer service. We can't wait to hear it. 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724. Eric?
Yeah.
Did you hear about the most interesting man in the world?
I am the most interesting man in the world.
Do you remember the Dos Equis ad guy?
Yes, of
right?
course.
And he 9 years.
I may not always be.
I may not always,
Yeah.
but when I do, this is how I do
Right.
it. And he's so suave and debonair. Well, he ended that 9 years.
Right, they sent him to the moon.
He's back.
What?
He's back.
He's back from the moon?
Yes.
Really?
But he's not drinking beer.
What's he doing?
He says, I told you, I don't always drink beer. He is now drinking tequila.
Oh,
Right?
some smart marketer
Yep,
got a hold of
right.
So yeah, every advertising campaign has a shelf life, right?
Right, but it
And-
reminds me of the Do You Hear Me Now guy.
Yeah.
Right? He was with the one phone company and then they didn't bring him on for their next advertising campaign. So
Yeah.
another phone company
Snatched
him up.
Yep.
Right? And as an actor, like, what are you going to do?
Absolutely.
Of course. Like,
You're
they
pretty
didn't,
much typecast into
right?
that role.
they don't want me.
Yeah.
You do?
Well, here's what's funny about that whole campaign with Dos Equis. They sent him off to the moon and decided to go in a different direction. And immediately the customer backlash was so severe
Was it?
that they hired on another guy with a similar beard. Well, they did not bring the guy back. They thought, nope, his shelf life is over. He's done, whatever. But they brought a younger man back with the same kind of cut beard, and he is the most interesting man in the world. They're doing the campaign still.
They're still, they
Right.
just changed actors.
Right.
Oh,
And
well.
some tequila company apparently is wise enough to realize, oh, well, you know what? We will say,
I mean, if
I
that-
don't always drink.
I told you.
I don't
He says, I told you, I don't always drink beer.
That's it.
All right.
That's brilliant.
Yes.
And you can't copyright
Nope.
that.
Right? Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, I
No.
love
Yeah.
it.
Very tricky. Even in the phone commercial, the Can You Hear Me Now guy, right? It was a Sprint originally, right?
Yep.
And now it's
No, it was Verizon originally.
Verizon
Can you hear me
originally,
now? And now it's Sprint.
right?
Yeah.
And so it's interesting. You know, I think that it's really when a company finds a spokesperson kind of an icon. What do you call that? What's the mascot? Like a mascot for your business. The audience is attached to that person or that mascot as your branding. But I think a lot of times you get somebody in the marketing department going, you know what? We've done that. We're going to let that go. But the audience is still attached to that mascot, to that person. And so for another brand to come in and take advantage of that, then, I don't know. I think it's kind of clever. Just interesting news in the world of advertising and customer experience. So love it. We want to hear your customer experience stories. 855-FANBRAG, 855-326-2724.
There it is. Get this. Only 1 out of 26 unhappy customers actually complain. The rest of them, the technical term is churn. They vote with their feet. They leave and don't come back. Here's the lesson. Companies should not view absence of feedback as a sign of satisfaction. The true enemy is indifference. So there you have it right there. Don't allow your customers to become apathetic. Don't allow them to walk away because they weren't happy. They may not tell you they're happy. I used to be a pastor in the local church, and I was the last one to be told when one of the church members decided to move on to another church. They don't talk to you about it. They don't tell you about it. They just go. And I think the same is applicable here in the situation.
Well, it is so easy to say something nice and to communicate good stuff about somebody else this week. Of course, you can fan brag 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you can call our fan bragging hotline, also 855-FAN-BRAG. That is our 24/7 hotline. We'll record your fan bragging story and we'll play those live on the air during our Friday broadcast. So if you get the hankering to say something nice, you just have a great experience on a Tuesday or on a Sunday or any other day that ends in Y.
Right.
You don't have to wait until Friday for your fan bragging calls. We'll take those and play those on Friday as well. Hopefully you are following us on our Facebook Live, our Facebook page where we do the Facebook Live. And you can actually write in a fan brag there if you are interested in doing so. Or if you can't pick up the phone and give us a call, then you can actually just write in your fan bragging stories. And one of the nice things about that is that
we can share it to the video.
Well, I was going to say you can also tag the companies you're fan bragging about.
You can as
so
well.
Give them a little extra social media love
Absolutely.
as well.
All right. This comes in by way of listener Chris. Fan bragging about Pamela Meyer, who is the owner of Denver Home Navigators with Keller Williams in the Denver Tech Center. Chris says, my family and I have worked with Pamela in as many mediums over the years. I'm not sure many mediums, what that means. Anywhere from general viewings of a listing to selling and buying a home. She is the highest example of a true professional who is dedicated in her approach and truly understands what it means to be a guiding mentor through life's greatest investment. Moving back to Colorado after the military, my wife and I knew there would only be one realtor we would be comfortable working with, and that was Pamela Meyer. I offer this fan brag with the deepest desire that Pamela Meyer be recognized for her quality and professionalism of work as the recipient of the best real estate professional in Colorado. Without Pamela, my understanding and practical application of the market would be unjust and incomplete. I take the utmost pride in and appreciation in knowing that I can call Pamela for any of my real estate needs. Privileged to know her, grateful for her dedication and professionalism. And that is for Pamela Meyer, Denver Home Navigators. If you'd like to know more about Pamela, you can give her a call, 303-771-7500. 303-771-7500, or just visit her online at finddenverhomes.net.
There you go. easy fan brag,
Absolutely.
right? All the information right there. It might just be easier for you to type it in if you don't want to pick up the phone line and give us a call. But we love your fan brags. We love your stories. We do this every single Friday. This is our chance to give you. This is our chance to hear who's getting it right. No matter where you are in the country, we want to hear your fan bragging stories because we know you have your favorites. If you travel a lot, then that's even better for you to share your fan bragging stories with us as well. But we're combating negativity, right? There's negativity all day long, everywhere we go. Somebody's always complaining about something. Let's have a complaint-free hour right now where we just lift other people up, show gratitude, share some kindness. Let's pay it forward and make somebody famous right now. 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724.
Absolutely. 70% of companies that deliver the best in-class customer experience use customer feedback versus industry averages of 50 and 29% for those who don't. So put this back. Get the customer feedback. What kind of feedback can you get? A fan brag. That's the best kind of feedback because you share with us who's getting it right. We share it with the rest of the world and things happen well. All right, we're going to take a quick break after these messages, more fan bragging stories. It's Fan Bragging Friday on the Experience Pros Radio Show. Lines are open, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. All those of you who are watching by way of our Facebook Live, pick up your phones and call us. We'd love to hear from you.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM.
As a small business owner, your focus should be on your customers and providing a great customer experience. You shouldn't be investing time and energy on bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes, but somebody has to do it. Trust Teresa and her team at Luna's Accounting and Tax. Teresa and her team will take care of all your bookkeeping, accounting, and taxes. They'll keep you informed and streamline the process. Luna's Accounting and Tax keeps your business compliant and up to date, and they'll give you the great customer experience your customers have come to expect. Free your time and gain the peace of mind to keep your focus on your customers. They will help you too. Call Teresa at Luna's Accounting and Tax today. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. 720-323-4917. Or visit lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. That's lunastax.com. Se habla español.
Get total freedom in your life safely and quickly. Build wealth and passive income so you never worry about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty. Hi, I'm Steve Davis, an investor in thousands of units over the years. Now it's your turn. Del Walmsley has been my mentor for nearly 25 years, and he's taught over 100,000 people just like you the principles of financial freedom through live one-on-one mentoring at Lifestyles Unlimited and his national radio show. I'm excited to tell you about the real estate workshop that changed my life. The workshop gets you on the inside of what we do and what we believe and unlocks the 5 ways we make money in real estate. Just like your personal trainer, Lifestyles Unlimited will motivate, encourage, and teach you so you can get in the best financial shape of your life. Call 866-971-8970 or go to 5waysweMakeMoney.com. That's 5waysweMakeMoney.com to register for the workshop that will change your life and let you stop worrying about working till you drop, losing your job, or retiring in poverty.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. Our office is up there and it's sweltering. We've used one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. The AC ran constantly, yet the only cool place in the house is the basement. My husband started insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted our ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter as well. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Call them at 303-761-0729, on the web at air-swap.com, 303-761-0729, or air-swap.com.
Does your kitchen or bathroom need some updating? Well, now is a great time to get started. I'm Ted Spear, co-owner of All About Cabinets and Countertops at 35th and Wadsworth, and I'm inviting you to join our growing list of customers who have saved thousands of dollars on their kitchen and bathroom projects, even over those big box stores. Come experience our unique mix of top-of-the-line customer service, quality products, and tremendous value. Through July 4th, we are extending all our current specials and upgrades, which will save you up to $1,500 on your cabinet and countertop purchases. Plus, as an additional bonus, we are upgrading all our cabinet doors to the latest in anti-slam technology for free. These are just a couple of the ways you can complete your project for less than you ever thought possible. Let us go to work for you. You can visit our showroom or call us today, 303-456-6400. That's 303-456-6400. Also, to view all our current specials, visit our website at allaboutgreatdeals.com. Make a difference without the expense with All About Cabinets and Countertops.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. We do appreciate you for participating, yes, tuning in and picking up the phone and calling 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. It is Fan Bragging Friday on the big program.
It is Fan Bragging Friday on the big program being Experience Pros.
Yes.
We're super excited to open up our phone lines to hear your stories of great customer service. Here's how you fan brag. You give us a call at 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and tell us who do you like to do business with? Who offers great customer service? Or if you have an incredible story of customer service that you've been holding on to and you'd love to share, we want to hear that story as well. We're going to take the contact information for the company you're fan bragging about and share that with our audience so they can go and do business with them the next time they're on that side of town, and or find them on social media and follow them so that they can get a whole lot of love from our listeners. And then once all of that is done, because you've done such an amazing thing for somebody else in business, we're not going to let you off the hook. We're not going to say hang up just yet. We're going to say you played nice. You paid it forward. You did an act of kindness. Now you get to tell our listeners about your company as well.
You know, that's one of the biggest values to calling in a fan bragging story, aside from the fact that you share with us where we should put our dollars as well, where we should do business. But you actually get free advertising for your business on radio, which is special indeed. Listener Donna writes in and says, Handyman Matters provides professional handyman services to get the job done. No matter what you need, they'll take care of it, of ensuring it's done right and with the attention your home deserves. There's no other handyman in my book, so says Donna about Handyman Matters, Denver South. You can find them at 4901 East Dry Creek Road in Centennial, Colorado. Their phone number, 303-727-9600. 303-727-9600. Or check them out at handymanmatters.com/centennial.
There you go. It's written in a fan brag. See how easy that was? And like I said, sometimes it's just easier for you to write in your story instead of actually calling in. So if that's easier for you, we will read those stories live on the air as well.
You bet.
Now, remember, you don't get to call in and say, hey, Eric and Angel, I offer great customer service. My company's big into the customer experience. We know that's true. Otherwise, you wouldn't have noticed good customer service. But this isn't about you just yet.
Right.
You got to say something nice about somebody else first. Lift up somebody else. It's a pay it forward. You got to pay for your airtime, right? Somebody's got to pay for the airtime. We're giving it to you for free. But here's how you earn it: by lifting somebody else up in business. And it is so easy. Once you've done it once, you're going to discover, wow, I can do that all the time. I can do that every single Friday. And we will take your calls every single Friday. So often we think, well, I've already called. I don't want to be a phone hog. No. You are a kindness captain. You're doing something great in a business. And that needs to be celebrated. And we celebrate that every single week. So there's only one rule, and that is say something nice about somebody else first.
That's it.
But any company, any size, anywhere in the country, anywhere in the world, and you got to say something nice about somebody else first.
We made it as easy as possible, right? Here are 5 key tools to improving your customer experience. If you are of the mind to do so, if you believe that the customer experience isn't just another thing, but it really is the only thing, you might be interested in this, worth maybe even taking a note or two. Number 1 is to improve your mobile support, providing customers with the support that they need on the platform of their choice. In all of history, no technology has been adapted more quickly by more people than that of the smartphone.
Wow.
The same Pew Research reports that 91% of U.S. adults now own one. By even more deserving the business world's attention are the facts about what exactly consumers are doing with these devices. And this is kind of interesting. 63% of consumers are using mobile devices more than a few times a month or more to search online for customer or product support. So when these customers use mobile devices to seek information, to ask for help on companies' websites, what kind of a customer experience are they having? And in many cases, not a great one. So pay attention to the mobile support of your business. How about this? Have you ever seen those websites that offer live chat?
Yes.
That is a big thing that's coming in now. Even, what does it say? Software advice found in a recent survey, 56% of U.S. adults prefer live chat over the phone. So more than half of the people going to websites would rather have a conversation through that website with that live chat pop-up than picking up the phone and speaking to somebody.
Well, I can see that, right? I mean, think about where we're usually using our phone. It's oftentimes out in public, right? Or not in a private place when we're using our phones most of the time. Even, maybe we're at the office and somebody's, in the cubicle next to us, or we're at home and the kids are, right here. There's other people, there's other ears around most of the time when I think we're using our phones. So here you can have a more private conversation because you're chatting, right? It's because it's all text. Also, it's clearer. You stay on one thing. I think when you get on the phone, you're often, hey, this is who I am. This is what I'm doing. I've got these things. I was on your website and I was looking at this dress, but I didn't know about that. And we 20 different things we throw at them. And so the person on the receiving end has to start to filter out and interpret what it is we're really asking. But when we've got the chat open, I'm looking for this dress in this size. Simple, easy. They don't get the whole backstory. It goes straight to the chase. This is why I also think arguing on text is actually kind of entertaining, because you can't get off track on your little bunny trails. You can't bring up old stuff. You've got to stay, and then you've got to type something, and then you have to shut up and wait for the other person to respond,
right?
Versus interrupting each other in a verbal conversation. I know it seems weird to think that we could actually communicate better via text, because we're yelling at our millennial kids that they don't know how to communicate and they lack all social skills because it's all in a text message. But in some cases, other than the way they type it, in some cases it can actually be better because it's clearer, it's more succinct.
You bet.
I read an article, or maybe it was an article, it was a survey finding recently that talked about using social media and texting and posting and all of this actually makes us wiser, because we have to be really thoughtful about what it is we're typing. Now, I know we read a lot of stuff and think that person didn't put any thought into that. For them, that was more thought than they would have done had they verbalized it. Give that a thought, right? But we are more thoughtful into what we're saying, and then we have to sit back and wait for the other person to respond. We can't just go all tirade on them. There is a back and forth, and I don't know. I think if you embrace it, you see the good in there.
Absolutely. Do not go all tirade on them. We'll be back with more positive business talk and your fan bragging calls.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Business never takes a break. Neither do we. So, take Denver's Money Talk 1690 AM with you with our brand new mobile app. Stay up to the minute with breaking news, market strategies, current trends, and more wherever you are. With live streaming, listen to your favorite Money Talk shows whenever you want, on demand. It's like a personal advisor in your pocket. Do something today that your future self will thank you for. Download the brand new Money Talk app on iTunes or the Google Play Store, or at moneytalk1690.com.
You know, for decades, Wall Street professionals have been using computers to trade stocks and make profits every single day. Sounds like a great idea, right? But who has the time or the expertise to monitor the market constantly? I'm sure you don't. That is why it's time to introduce to you the first and only robotic stock trader in the world, designed to automatically rake profits out of the market unattended. Created by a retired Microsoft programmer, this app allows you to trade like the pros on Wall Street. Sound too good to be true? Go to cooltrade.org and download the app for free. Watch the proprietary algorithms work and see how profits are generated. No obligation, no software to download, no credit card needed. You could see 5, 10, and even 15% return a month. Where else can you get that? Go to cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org. That's cooltrade.org and experience this game-changing technology. Go to cooltrade.org and start taking profits out of the market today.
The Western Conservative Summit is back. The largest gathering of conservatives outside of Washington, D.C. is held in Denver, Colorado. 3 days of stellar speakers, workshops, policy analysis, outstanding panels, priceless networking, exhibitor trade show, inspiration, and more. All to advance faith, family, and freedom for our future. Now is the time, friends of freedom, for the 8th annual Rally on the Right, the Western Conservative Summit. Join us July 21st through the 23rd, 2017 at the Colorado Convention Center. For a list of speakers and to purchase tickets, visit westernconservativesummit.com. That's westernconservativesummit.com. Or call 866-455-8500. That's 866-455-8500. We'll see you July 21st through the 23rd at the Western Conservative Summit.
Hi, this is residential real estate expert Dan Palomino from the Colorado Dream House team. Listen, if you're thinking about selling your home, you want to get the highest price in the shortest amount of time. To do that, you need a great real estate team and one with incredible marketing. We're so sure our marketing plan for your home is better than everyone else. We're willing to put our money where our mouth is. Here's what we're offering. Interview the Colorado Dream House team to sell your home. Then interview our competition. If their marketing plan is better than ours, then you can hire them and we'll pay you $250. I know, it sounds crazy, giving you $250 to hire our competition. It probably won't happen because we're so sure you'll find our marketing plan better, you'll hire us to sell your home at top dollar. Why not give it a try? You have nothing to lose and $250 to gain. Call us today at 720-446-6325. Or to find out more information about our marketing guarantee, visit coloradodreamhouse.com/250.
Keep our schedule full? Seasonal incentives? Oh, yeah. Hi, Dan Cicchini, Done Right Home Improvements. Now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install dates. 800-362-8370 or drhi.com.
It's me, your heart. High blood pressure is serious, and I can quit whenever I want. Just treat me better. After all, we're in this together.
To get your high blood pressure to a healthy range, visit heart.org/blood pressure. A message from the American Heart Association and the Ad Council.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin' hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. It is Fan Bragging Friday today. That's the day that you get to share your great customer service stories, and we reward you with an opportunity to share your business with our listeners as well. The number to call is 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Shout out to all those of you who are watching by way of Facebook Live. Mash down the share button, if you would, please. Let everybody know that something cool is happening. And then pick up your phone and dial 855-326-2724. Let us know who is getting it right in your world.
You know, we are attending this weekend the Breakthrough Business Mastery Boot Camp by Gary Barnes. And he has us doing a 100,000 challenge, touch challenge.
Yeah, 100,000 touch challenge.
Watching to see how viral and what an impact we can have on each other in reaching out to 100,000 people over the weekend. And so he's having the attendees make a video and post that to Facebook with their 100,000 touch challenge to see how many times they get shared. And by the end of the weekend, what is our impact? How many people have actually seen this message. So if you are on our Facebook Live or you follow us on Facebook, go to facebook.com/experiencepros and look for our 100,000 touch challenge video that we posted this morning and share that, comment on it, give us a like. So do all three things. Give us a little like, make a little comment about it. And the comment can be, I shared, I'm participating, love what you guys are doing. Just a fun little comment. And then share it as well. And let's see how far this 100,000 touch challenge can go. We really are super connected. And I think so often we feel so isolated and we start to feel like we're in this all by ourselves.
Sure.
Right? Nobody really knows what we're going through. They don't know how badly I want to give up, I want to quit, or the struggles we're dealing with. And this just is a nice little reminder that we're all so connected. And the impact that you have is far bigger than you imagine.
You bet.
So often we think nobody's listening to me. Nobody's looking at this. Nobody's paying attention. Nobody wants what I'm selling. Like, we can really get our heads in a real negative space. Fan Bragging Friday is designed to lift you up, to motivate you, to encourage you, to have you look at your own systems and your own processes and your people for how you're creating a memorable customer experience, a positive, memorable customer experience, to get you excited that it still matters, that people are still excited about the places they get great customer service. And so we do this every Friday. But now we're doing this one little extra little boost. So go and see on our Facebook page, find that video that Gary Barnes from the Gary Barnes boot camp and share that. And let's just reach out to people today and make a difference. I know we don't usually do a kindness act of the day on Fridays because it's Fan Bragging Friday. Like, there's your hashtag kindness act of the day.
If you did, it would look like this.
Let's just reach out to somebody, right? Well, every now and then somebody comes to mind and we'll dismiss it.
Yep.
Right? And we'll think, you know what? I thought about them, but what for? Reach out to people. There is a reason they're top of mind. They need to hear from you. Let's really take some time this weekend, starting right now, to reach out to somebody, tell them what an impact that they have made on your life. In fact, I got this incredible text message. Did I read that already?
I don't think you read it over the air. So you look for that, and I will share this. Folks who are close to the program recognize the name of Listener Robert. And just our hearts go out with him. He is currently with his family He just lost his mother last night. And so, those things happen, and it wasn't completely unexpected, but it's always difficult.
Never
So,
easy.
right.
Even when you think it's coming and they've
Yeah.
been suffering and they're in a better place, but
Absolutely. So our hearts and prayers are with you, Robert, and with your family as you navigate this difficult time. And you just take your time and come on back whenever you are. And if you need anything, of course, you know how to find us. We are here for you.
I love that, right? That we're not just fair weather friends. We go
Right.
through it all together. We're human beings, right? And we all have struggles.
Yes.
And we just want to be there and pray for you during those struggles and praise and celebrate you during those milestones. All right. So I have a friend of mine that every day reaches out via text message, or actually, I don't know how I got mine via text message.
Yeah.
So he says, "Hi, Angel. Every day I tell someone that I love them and appreciate them. Today, I choose you. You are one of the most incredible women I've ever met. I love the joy I see on your face and the love you permeate. My wife and I listen to Crosswalk, which is the second show that Eric and I do in the afternoons, on the way home together in our cars, and our walk with God together grows with the things you share. You are an inspiration to her and to me." He says, "I also value the business principles you share on Experience Pros. It's changed how I listen and share stories in a positive light and focus on solutions and not the complaint or the problems. Thank you for being you. Have a blessed day."
Wow.
Every day,
That is
this
so cool.
person writes a message
Yeah.
and sends a message to somebody. And he doesn't just say, "Hey, I choose you. I was thinking
I was
about you. Hope
thinking
you
about
have a great
you.
day."
Yeah, right.
Right? I mean, this person puts care, love, and attention and thought into every one of these messages.
Yeah.
Think about, I'm going to get verklempt. Think about if you started your day
Yeah.
with this kind of intention,
Yep.
right? Not on what do I want, what do I'm going to get, and it's all about me. I mean, we have to have our mantras, right? That
Sure.
I'm amazing. And I have mine on my on the inside of my medicine cabinet in my bathroom. And
Right.
it's like, and I'm bright-eyed and I'm cheerful and I run a multi-million-dollar company and I make an impact. Like, it has all these things about things that I do to kind of get me going, right?
Sure.
It's like I should have my Rocky theme music, and I'm out there and I'm making a difference, and it matters.
Bum, bum, bum.
Right? Right. And so we all have to feed into ourselves as well, because if you expect that other people are going to do it, they're going to disappoint you. Is that too cynical
No,
to
I
say?
think it's real.
Right. So you start there, right? And you've got your quiet time, and you've got your pouring into you time and building you up.
Yeah.
Then you build somebody else up.
Build someone else
You put
up.
like you take the time. I used to start my day with thank you cards. I would keep a stack of thank you cards on my desk.
Yeah.
I got out of this habit years ago, and I don't know why. I never picked it back up again. But you start the day talking to somebody else and telling them what an impact and what a difference, because we don't know. You think that we know,
Yeah.
right? That we're making an impact, that the people around us, that we would feel that they, that they know, and we know, and we all know, and we all got that, but we don't know.
Yeah.
We don't know what impact we've made on your life unless you tell us. And most of the time we don't tell people the impact they've made
So
on our
true.
life.
So true.
And you don't know, they won't know unless you tell them. And and I don't know until you tell me, and you don't know until I tell you. We think we should, and you think we would, but we don't. So this weekend, just take charge and say, I'm going to reach out and tell people how much of an impact they've had on my life and how much they mean to me, because tomorrow is not promised and we put it off. But the only thing that matters at the end of the day is how we treat people. It's about our relationships with people. It doesn't matter what the number is in our bank account, what the car is in your garage, or what your zip code is. What matters is the relationships you have with people. That's it. Everything else is secondary.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely right, and well said. And super grateful for the text message that you received. I received one similar, but customized to the relationship that I have with that same person. So it's not cookie cutter in any way, shape, or form. And that's really what we're trying to do here with Fan Bragging Friday. We're trying to start a revolution in the way people treat people in business. And every revolution started with a good idea. That was the one thing that Angel and I brought to the table, this idea of fan bragging and being able to call a centralized toll-free number, 855-FAN-BRAG, anywhere in the country at any time during the 24-hour clock on any day that ends in Y. and you could say something nice about somebody else. And because of that, we would then reward you by sharing your message as well, because we believe that people who say something nice are worth saying something nice about as well. And it's grown, 8.5 years later, here we are still fan bragging, still sharing those stories. And that's really where we call on you to step up and be a part of that revolution. Does it take an intentional act of disrupting your complacency?
Yes.
It does. You got to stop. You got to stop driving and pull over, pick up the phone and call. You got to stop working. You're listening to the show right now, but you got to say, maybe I should do that instead of expecting somebody else to do that. Be the revolution. Pick up the phone right now, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724. Let us hear from you, and we'll be right back.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
KDMT, Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
In America, we stand on the shoulders of giants. Benjamin Franklin and other founding fathers handed us a republic and challenged us to keep it. The challenge remains today, more than 240 years later. The Americhicks invite you to call in every weekday afternoon at 5 p.m. to sort through the smoke and mirrors to discuss government policies as right versus wrong rather than right versus left. Denver's only female-hosted call-in talk show on your drive home. The Americhicks, Kim Monson and Molly Vogt, sponsored by Yanni's in the Landmark for the best lamb chops in town. Weekday afternoon tea. Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. 2009, I see an ad in Denver Magazine for a place called Cenegenics, and I give him a call, and I meet Dr. Julie McCallum. The rest is history. At the time, really, I was going through a hard time in my life, and again, I meet Dr. McCallum. She does so many changes for us. We did blood work, complete Cenegenics, and we came up with all this customized planning for me that included, still does include, workouts and eating plans and hormone nutritional supplements. And there's no magic pills. There's no magic milkshakes. You put in the work, you have the great doc, and you change your life. It does work. Again, ski all the time, ride your bike, ride your motorcycle, stay in the game, be an old guy, but you can still be a tough old guy. Be thin, be mean, be back in the game. Cenegenics caller 720-387-3681, 720-387-3681. Speak to Jackie, that's her executive, and they'll arrange for a free 20-minute phone call. 20-minute gift, free phone call. Call her, get it off the ground, 720-387-3681.
On Connect and Collaborate, we want to bring you more great content. We've been working on something special for our Connect and Collaborate listeners. Hi, I'm Tammy Schaefer.
And I'm Alex Hopkins. During the week of June 19th, we're bringing you a series.
Or we could call it a theme.
Well, our first theme is the business of music, a full week where we focus on music, starting with Take Note Colorado.
It's a statewide music initiative to provide music education and musical instruments to every student in the state.
So cool.
Yeah.
Libby Anschutz is joining us from Take Note Colorado.
Next, we'll talk with Anthony Lombados from Footers Catering about how music can make an event.
Make it or break it.
Yeah, no kidding. Then a group of businessmen who formed a rockapella group tell us about how they've created this outlet for their love of music.
Listen in for some sweet harmony.
We'll also talk with Graham Winder of Pazoo Music, which offers alternative methods for learning music.
Tune in.
Tune in. Really?
Yeah, for the business of music, June 19th through the 23rd on Connect and Collaborate, 4 p.m. on Denver's Money Talk, 1690.
So what would you do with an extra $500 a month in your budget? $500. This isn't hypothetical, by the way. This is something you may need to think about very soon if you decide to become a member of Medi-Share. Medi-Share is a way to pay for your health care, and typically it costs $500 less per month for a family versus other healthcare plans. So seriously, think about this. You could pay off loans, pay down a mortgage, save the money for retirement, donate to charity. That would be a big deal. But you know what? Here's the best thing. Medi-Share works. It has 250,000 members, and it's growing fast. With Medi-Share, not only do you save, you don't have to pay for things you don't believe in either, and that is a beautiful thing too. So here's how you can find out more, and you might actually wind up saving even more than $500 a month. So check into it. Here's the number. Call 844-41-BIBLE. That's 844-41-BIBLE. Now available in Montana. Call 844-41-BIBLE. Hi, folks. Dan Cicchini. Oh, my gosh. How can it be that we started Done Right Home Improvements way back in 1985 already? How could it be that 3 of our grandkids are now working in the business? Geez, we didn't have grandkids back then. And to think that we've designed, built, and installed tens of thousands of projects, how can that be, Todd?
Dad, it's the things you've always taught us. Do good work, show up on time, price fairly, and above all, keep your promises. Our performance speaks for itself. Whether it's kitchens, baths, counters, or floors, or even replacement windows and doors, they have our word. We'll treat them right at Done Right.
You betcha, Todd. And with the weather like it is and today's incentives, that's right, incentives, now is the time to call and save a full 12% off all services for select install dates. 303-722-2295, 800-362-8370, or drhi.com. 303-722-2295.
The Denver Business Journal and Colorado Business Roundtable present a unique CEO panel event, View from the Top. Join them on Friday, July 11th at History, Colorado, as they talk with some of Denver's best-known CEOs to explore challenges, opportunities, and lessons learned, featuring Jackie Hinman, CEO of CH2M, John Hayes, CEO of Ball Corporation, and Mike Fries, CEO of Liberty Global. Go to cobrt.com/View from the Top to register. View from the Top, July 11th at Colorado History, starting at 7:30 a.m.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. This is America's home for positive business talk. Our final segment here on Fan Bragging Friday. Pick up the phone now. Call us, 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and let us know who's getting it right in your business world.
All right, the Great Wolf Lodge is getting a fan brag. They're a resort in Colorado Springs, Colorado, near the Air Force Academy. Brian says they have terrific accommodations from regular rooms to suites. He says what's great about the place is despite a 4 p.m. check-in, you can hit the activities starting at 1 p.m. through 9 p.m. the next day. And so even though they don't let you into your room until 4, which is late for a check-in, you can go in and hang out. And they've got the water park and the ropes course and all sorts of fun activities. And you can start it at 1 o'clock all the way through 9 o'clock the day of your checkout, that's a long day, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
He says, we took a chance, arrived before 1 p.m., and we got a super deal on a suite upgrade. He said, which was sweet. Okay. He says, highly recommend this for a family getaway. I also need to note that you have to stay at the hotel in order to use the indoor park. It looks like he went there with his grandkids, and somebody else piped in and said that the whole complex for about 8 years before Great Wolf Lodge came in and turned it into a water park / hotel. And so great pictures that he posted of him and his grandkids having a great time with the ropes course and the water park and all that fun stuff. And I know that the Great Wolf Lodge, they opened up early last summer, and they were doing tons of marketing nationwide to let people know about it. But it's in Colorado Springs, just a couple hours from here.
Great fan brag. Thank you very much. Listener Penny writes in, says there are so many credit card processing services out there, and the pricing is all over the board. If you want great customer service with a smile, talk to Neil at SG and Associates. He will take great care of you. With over 14 years of experience in credit card processing, SG Associates offers merchant services, the best pricing, products, and customer service available from a payment and solution service provider. That's SG Associates. SG Associates can be found at 303-324-4430, 303-324-4430, or find them online at SG-AssociatesLLC.com.
I love that. I love that. It's so easy to say something nice about somebody else in business. It's a game changer. So how about for today, we just look for the good. Find something good to say about everybody, everything you interact with. You know, a couple weeks ago, or maybe about a month ago now, we did the 24-hour no complaining challenge.
Right.
It is so powerful. It is a challenge. I will tell you, to not complain for 24 hours, to find something to compliment, to find something to be grateful for, to find something good. Now, you can't like do, you know how you have like cheat days in dieting? You like you eat healthy, and then you spend one day on the weekend binging, like, you know, pizza and whole tubs of ice cream.
I think
like
they have a word for it. It's called the cheat day.
It's the cheat day, yeah.
Yes.
So even though we had we were doing the 24-hour no complaint challenge, and you go 24 hours, that doesn't mean in hour 25 that you just stock it all up.
Right.
And go, okay, so
Let me tell you who really ticked me off.
Yeah, so like just
no.
take stock and kept track of it. No. It's just go straight for 24 hours. Don't collect up the complaints. Don't collect up the negativity. It is a game changer when you shift your mindset and shift your communication, the words that you say, to be uplifting, to be encouraging, to be motivating.
You bet.
What is it in the Rotary they have? If it's not truthful, helpful, and kind,
laws, yeah.
They actually have like this kind of their mantra, or one of their mantras, so to speak. And if it's it's, you know, before you speak, before you say anything at all, before you type it in a text, before you write it in a post, before you say it out loud,
right,
make sure it's these things.
Is it the truth? Is it fair to all concerned? Will it build goodwill and better friendships? And will it be beneficial to all concerned? It's called the 4-way test, brought to you by the Rotary.
Oh, see, I thought it was like, is it truthful? Is it kind?
Is it the
helpful?
truth? Is it fair?
Yeah, but those were longer. Like, it just seemed like it was, the one I remember, it just seemed like it was like quick, and those were just longer explanations than I was remembering.
Okay.
I had obviously done the Cliff Notes
right.
in my head to the Rotary, so I'm so sorry.
You're still using it. You've got the spirit of it, so it's all good. Absolutely. Listener Matt says, here's a fan brag for A Bloom, which is a florist in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. He says, great selection and unmatched knowledge. The only thing I know about flowers is that when a woman tells me I need to buy them, I need to buy them. For anything else, I'm going to trust Maxine and her team at A Bloom. It's rare to find a small business owner who isn't just concerned with their own success, but with the success and happiness of the people around them. Maxine is this business owner. If you want to do business with somebody who you know will make your event sparkle and will do it with all of their heart, put your next order of flowers into A Bloom. You'll be happy that you did. That's listener Matt saying, giving a fan brag to A Bloom. If you'd like more information about A Bloom, they can be found in the Highlands Ranch Town Center in Highlands Ranch, Colorado. The number is 303-470-1700. That's 303-470-1700. And you can find them also online at abloomhighlandsranch.com. That's Abloom, ABLOOM, highlandsranch.com.
All right. Well, that is our Fan Bragging Friday, folks, where we had open phone lines.
Yep.
We didn't get any phone calls today,
okay.
But it was open phone lines, and we do this every single Friday. If you've got a fan bragging story, use our toll-free hotline 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you just couldn't make the phone call in today, you still have access to that toll-free number.
Absolutely.
Same number, 855-FAN-BRAG. You can write your stories right there on our Facebook Live. We live broadcast the show every day. You can write your comments there. Share. Let people know there's something positive on the radio. And then, if you wouldn't mind sharing our 100,000 touch challenge video that is out there as well, we would really appreciate your help today.
Very, very good. All right. So there it is. Another Fan Bragging Friday in the books. It's the gateway to a great weekend. And we wish nothing more than just that for you. Wherever you are listening to this broadcast, have a fantastic time. On behalf of our producer, Damon, and myself, Angel, all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you for tuning in and being a participant. You are our reason why. We'll do it all again on a Monday, Lord willing. See you then.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the